and suddenly I felt nothing. I couldn't cry, so once again, I couldn't sleep.
Tyler Robinson didn't kill Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk's Israeli security detail killed Charlie Kirk, and Charlie Kirk's assassin is caught on tape. Blake Bednar has brought us this video. We'll break it down. Take a look at this. Here it is from the wide angle. Watch Charlie Kirk's right side of his t-shirt. Watch the lavalier lapel mic. Do you see it explode? Let's bring it in just a little bit closer. Watch this. Put it in a freeze frame. That is the explosion from Charlie Kirk's lavalier lapel mic. Want to see it again? Bring it in closer. Remember when we told you that that was absolutely an exit wound? Yeah, it is. Check the trajectory of the round that was deployed from that lavalier lapel mic. That went directly from Charlie Kirk's lapel. That went directly from underneath Charlie Kirk's white t-shirt up through his neck and created the exit wound that we told you was an exit wound immediately when we saw that exit wound. First we had exploding pagers. Now we have exploding mics. Do you remember the vector analysis from John Bray? That proves that all of the activity came from the mic that Charlie Kirk was wearing. Remember the palm gun guy in the brown shirt, that shadowy looking guy with the sunglasses? Yeah, he pushes the detonator. Clear as day.
Gang violence. Great.
That's the assassin. That's the guy that pushes the detonator, which perfectly aligns with the explosion that pushes that projectile through Charlie's right side of his neck and out the left side, creating the exit wound. That might just look like the chaos that you would expect after someone was publicly executed in broad daylight in front of 3,000 people. But in no way did that trigger man, that assassin in the brown shirt with the sunglasses, act alone. We have video now from Destiny that shows the handoff of this remote detonator.
We were able, in a new paper, to set a limit on the mass of the object. It has to be very massive so that this evaporation is not pushing it much. We get a mass of 33 billion tons. That's the minimum mass. The object needs to be more massive than that, 33 billion tons, so that it will not be pushed back by the level of evaporation that was measured for it. And that means if you translate that for solid density, you end up with a size that must be larger than 5 kilometers. Now, this is just a lower limit. It could be much larger than that. It could be larger than Manhattan Island. 5 kilometers is about half the size of Manhattan Island. So we don't know how big it actually is, but we have a lower limit, a minimum mass, a minimum size that it could have, and that one is already, 100,000 times bigger in mass than the first interstellar object. Now, why is that puzzling? Well, there is a limited reservoir of material available in interstellar space, and we should have seen 100,000 objects like the first one, Oumuamua. That was the first interstellar object. It was given the name Oumuamua because it was discovered by a telescope in Hawaii, and that means a scout in the Hawaiian language. So there should have been 100,000 of those small ones of the order of the size of a football field, about a tenth of a kilometer in size, for every big one that is the size, the minimum size that we infer for the new interstellar object 3I Atlas.
are the contractors that have this material, the corporations?
Well, one of them is Lockheed. And I'll tell you, I mean, I'm not saying Lockheed's the bad guys. They're doing what they were asked to do.
Sure.
They have lied about this because that's what they're supposed to do. But Lockheed would be one. There's a list I can give you, Congressman. Some of the big ones, the usual suspects.
Okay, thank you.